John Breakdown, and welcome to WWE 2K20, and welcome to the John Breakdown channel. And this is the debut, the long-awaited debut of Scott Frost, ladies and gentlemen. Scott Frost is going to be on my show, which will be returning next week. I will be doing an annual WWE live stream every Thursday night. And so we're going to have Scott Frost take on the Scottish psychopath Drew McIntyre in his debut. Scott Frost is currently on my NXT show on Universe Mode, and this dude is unbeaten. He is a beast. He has ran roughshod over the likes of Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, myself, and others on the NXT brand here on 2K20. And so here we go. And Scott Frost all over Drew McIntyre now.
Making other people hurt is what he loves most. And guys, this is a match that this London crowd likely thought.
And we are in London, England for this SmackDown contest here between Drew McIntyre and Scott Frost. And Scott Frost just showing his overwhelming strength and technical prowess there. Just look at that power slam there, ladies and gentlemen. This man could be a future NXT champion on my show. Irish whip.
Dangerous situation here, guys. Downright treacherous. Saw that one coming.
And counter there by McIntyre.
Looks like nobody's budging.
And McIntyre now. McIntyre's no slouch. Using that power. The former two-time WWE champion Drew McIntyre just ate a clothesline there by Scott Frost, a former NXT Tag Team Champion. Scott Frost won the NXT Tag Team Champions with the Outlaw, who is also on my NXT show. And right now, Scott Frost just showing his power here. And if you guys want to see more of Scott Frost, let me know. Who do you want to see him face next on my show when I do NXT next Thursday? And right now, Scott Frost all over Drew McIntyre. And McIntyre just, it seems that every time he gets some offense in, Scott Frost cuts him off at the pass here. And torquing the neck there is Frost. Irish whip by McIntyre. And McIntyre not backing down. And Frost eats a headbutt, eats another punch. And Frost just showing that he's somewhat not human, withstanding those punches and headbutts from McIntyre. And I don't know what maneuver Frost was going for, but McIntyre sidestepped it.
I have a strong feeling that these guys will throw caution to the wind and just go full.
And look at this maneuver here by Scott Frost. Modified spinebuster there.
Drew McIntyre with an easy kick out there. McIntyre's still in this.
And Scott Frost is undefeated. He had to vacate his half of the NXT Tag Team Championships due to injury.
Drew McIntyre going for the cover. Easily kicks out of that one. It'll take a
and the Outlaw chose Kyle O'Reilly as his partner. But now Frost has made his return.
Gets him with a counter.
And shades of Edge and Batista with that spear. Frost looked like he was shot out of a cannon. And now look at the raw power of Scott Frost. Just look at this, just deadlifting Drew McIntyre. And somehow McIntyre managed to kick out at one after that thunderous power bomb.
We're about to see.
And shades of his idol Bill Goldberg.
slam. Good night, nurse. Drew McIntyre really needs...
And Scott Frost just destroyed the Scottish Psychopath.
The task was a mighty one, but look here.
Can anyone beat the undefeated Scott Frost, ladies and gentlemen? My God, just look at that spear. That spear broke Drew McIntyre right in half. And Drew McIntyre is no slouch, ladies and gentlemen. He's a former two-time WWE champion, Intercontinental champion, Royal Rumble winner, multiple tag team champion. The only title McIntyre hasn't held is the United States Championship, but before his career is over, I believe McIntyre will have that championship.
Go back and watch this match. There's plenty that can be learned from this loss.
And so I'm thinking that I have the perfect man who could beat Scott Frost, ladies and gentlemen. And that man is Braun Breaker. So it's the clash of new school, as we have Braun Breaker taking on the undefeated Scott Frost. Braun Breaker lost to Tommaso Ciampa at Halloween Havoc and is going to be at War Games. It's going to be the new school versus the old school. And hopefully Braun Breaker will become world champion and will be on 2K22. Hopefully. We'll see. And so this is the first time matchup here. Braun Breaker versus the Leviathan Scott Frost. And just look at the raw power of Scott Frost. And Scott Frost immediately taking it to the young Braun Breaker. This young blue chipper Braun Breaker, the son of the dog-faced gremlin Rick Steiner.
No chance.
And nephew of Scott Steiner, Big Papa Pump, finds himself in dire straits now as Scott Frost, with his icy touch all over Braun Breaker.
He's one step ahead there. Great technical know-how on display.
And Scott Frost sending a message to the NXT locker room that he wants the NXT Heavyweight Championship, which he will be facing Tommaso Ciampa next Thursday on my show. We will also see the return of King Miles to the black and gold brand, as Miles will be challenging Johnny Gargano for the NXT North American Championship.
Boom, what impact.
You'll see John Breakdown and his tag team partner of his choosing taking on the Outlaw and Kyle O'Reilly for the NXT Tag Team Championships. You'll also see Ricochet challenging for the Cruiserweight Championship.
Back in the ring again. He might have been waiting.
And again, the Leviathan Scott Frost looking for that spinebuster again. Braun Breaker slides out through the back door. And modified spinebuster there by this Leviathan, this giant, this undefeatable monster. Shades of the British Bulldog and Braun Strowman there with that power slam. And Braun Breaker hasn't really got much offense here. It's been all Scott Frost. And Scott Frost taunting Braun Breaker.
There you go, Cole.
Uh-oh. Are we going to see it? Oh, he got all of that.
He's got him covered.
And that may be all for Braun Breaker. Oh, he barely got the shoulder up. This kid, Braun Breaker, who took Tommaso Ciampa to the limit.
He's lining him up.
Don't get up, Braun. Uh-oh. Braun Breaker eats a modified jackhammer there. Shades of Goldberg. And so Scott Frost sending a message to the NXT locker room and to champion Tommaso Ciampa. It'll be very interesting to see if Tommaso Ciampa walks out with the NXT Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back. I got to use the restroom.
Here is your winner. And that's a huge win for this guy. If you didn't believe this guy before, there's no reason not to now. Not after that performance. We've got an animated crowd here tonight, as we usually do when we're in Orlando.
And so, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we will have one more match featuring Scott Frost before next Thursday's NXT show. As we will have Scott Frost take on his idol, Bill Goldberg. This ought to be a slobber knocker, folks. And if you want to see more of Scott Frost, ladies and gentlemen, let me know. Leave your comment section in the comment section below. And Scott Frost, man, just a powerhouse.
There's the bell, and Goldberg no doubt hopes this match mirrors so many of his past successes.
And Bill Goldberg
in just a few short
taking it to Scott Frost right here.
We're here in Orlando, a breeding ground for many of the WWE's top superstars, thanks to the Performance Center.
And Bill Goldberg, it seems that Goldberg has found the formula to
elusive movement there.
To stop Frost here. Swinging neck breaker.
Swinging neck breaker. Big reversal.
And Scott Frost now taking it to Bill Goldberg now.
Head crank.
And right now, these two are trying to figure each other out. And look at, wow. Normally we see Scott Frost pull us out later on in the matches, but he's went to the well again with that power bomb to try and soften Goldberg up, running power slam. And these two men mirror each other. Scott Frost grew up idolizing Bill Goldberg.
Some of the WWE's most fearsome competitors in the matter
and
of minutes,
Scott Frost just taking it to the WWE Hall of Famer and two-time Universal Champion.
Here. What has to be Cole, Goldberg is built for explosive offense, shock and awe. Stretching this match out
and
for the
Scott
long
Frost
can't be part of the
now
plan.
taking control of this matchup now. Again, sending a message to Tommaso Ciampa and the rest of the NXT locker room. Irish whip. Frost is now over the ropes.
Come on, Goldberg. Stop playing to the crowd.
And Scott Frost, oh wow, we haven't seen the big men do this in a long time. Double axe handle. It's very rare that you see Scott Frost go up to the top rope like that.
Harsh impact. He's just dominating at this point. Keeping the pressure
And
on.
Frost just all over Bill Goldberg. And just look at the power of him. Yanking Goldberg up by the neck like that. And continuing this ground and pound assault on the Hall of Famer. Showing no respect.
Turn things around quickly to remain in this thing. He's not looking great, but never count him out.
And look at the raw strength of Scott Frost just lifting Goldberg like that. And before Goldberg can roll out of the ring, Scott Frost. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Goldberg.
Oh, man. What a nasty STO. Very curious move to go for.
Goldberg managed to get Scott Frost off of his knees, off of his legs. And Goldberg now, again, using that STO takedown to try and get some momentum back up to his side.
There is so much on the line in this one. And like they say, on any given night.
Oh, and Goldberg just got speared.
In WWE. Into the pin attempt. He's not done fighting yet.
And Goldberg just got a taste of his own medicine. And Scott Frost taunting Bill Goldberg.
Offense in this match.
And Scott Frost now. Just another power bomb. Oh, and Goldberg blocked that attempt, and it looked like Scott Frost was going to go for that modified jackhammer that he likes to use. Instead, Scott Frost goes for a suplex. Irish whip by Goldberg.
He's not looking so hot here, guys. And momentum is certainly not on his side right now.
And here we go. Goldberg went for that kick, modified spinebuster there by Frost. And Frost again going back to that power bomb. He's been focal pointing the back of Goldberg. You take away the back, you take away most of that power.
From behind. Back suplex.
And deep thunder suplex by Scott Frost. And just look at the raw strength. And now Frost trying to slow down the pace of this matchup. And Goldberg again eating another powerbomb. This has to be the 6th powerbomb we've seen in this matchup.
He has become relentless at this point. He's mixing
and now Scott Frost, like a shark smelling blood in the water, looking to put away Bill Goldberg.
One more time.
And jackhammer.
If anybody can come back from this, it has got to be Goldberg. And you can put this singles match in the books.
And Scott Frost.
Let's take another look at these guys in action.
I mean, Goldberg lasted longer than most. Goldberg tried to use the STO. He tried to use other maneuvers that would take Frost off of his feet. And Scott Frost. Are we looking at the next NXT Heavyweight Champion on the John Breakdown Championship Wrestling Show?
Here is your winner. Took it to another level to gain that win. Oh my God. Goldberg loses. It happened when he became 173-1, and it happened again tonight. I can't believe it. We've got an animated crowd here tonight, as we usually do when we're in Orlando.
And so Scott Frost beating his idol Bill Goldberg. And so coming up next here, we're going to do one final match here with Scott Frost. We're going to have Scott Frost take on another NXT favorite. his former tag team partner, the Outlaw. Now, this match actually happened last week. It was not broadcast. And the Outlaw won by disqualification when Scott Frost busted him open with a steel chair. So even though Scott Frost is technically still undefeated, the Outlaw wants payback.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen.
Oh, good God. The Outlaw.
Sometimes that's all you can do. And this crowd here in Richmond has been so great, and you can bet this match.
We're in Richmond, Virginia for this matchup here, and again, Scott Frost trying to take control, look for a collar elbow tie-up, and the Outlaws having none of it.
Amazing reflexes on display. Swinging neck breaker.
And now Scott Frost now.
Oh, look at the
That's how you take the power out of a superstar like the Outlaw. You take his legs away.
Setting up.
And now the Outlaw with ease. When was the last time we saw Scott Frost suplex like that? Not many people can take that man off of his feet.
He weaves out of the
Collar elbow tie-up now between these two titans.
Lost in the corner right now. Over his head.
And shades of Lance Storm with that combination there.
Oh, nasty impact. The damage he's taken is starting to pile up. He had to be prepared to take some damage tonight.
And Scott Frost just all over the Outlaw. His former tag team partner. There's no love lost between these two men. And again, Scott Frost.
Oh, what impact.
Glad to have each and every one of you on here.
Oh, flipping the script on him there.
Is there anyone who could beat Scott Frost? Let me know in the comment section below who you think should challenge Scott Frost if Scott Frost does in fact beat Tommaso Ciampa this Thursday on NXT.
Ooh, what impact. Elbow right to the back of the neck. Oof. Down to the floor. A high-risk maneuver. Look at this.
Oh, and Scott Frost took a calculated risk there.
Reverses. Can he make him pay?
Swinging neck breaker onto the concrete floor below.
He's looking shaky at best now. He won't quit, but it might
And
be better
Scott
if he did.
Frost
Let's
with
look
a
at this again.
spear. The Outlaw has gotten little to no offense in. And this is shades of what happened last Thursday.
He's been quickly taking control here. His offense is second to none at times like this. He's taking it up top. Boom!
And Scott Frost hit the diving knee that time. These two men used to be known as the Titans of Terror before Scott Frost tore his ACL.
He's out there in no man's land. And he's got to find a way to get the safety, Cole. I'm not sure he can.
And Frost's head bounced off the ring post there like a basketball.
Russian leg sweep. Now he's been put on the defensive. He planned for this and could still rally. Back now inside the ring.
And now these two Titans
driven down.
going at it one more time.
Oh, right to the gut. Ooh. Oh,
And what a way to bring in your former tag team partner.
Straight punch. Jarring.
And now Scott Frost taunting the Outlaw, who just got toe-cocked there by that taped left hand of Scott Frost.
Got to be careful not to get counted out here. Oh, flying forearm. That'll turn your lights out. Great evasion.
And now Frost rolls back into the ring. The Outlaw gets back into the ring.
Ooh, knee left. Showing some quickness.
Hey, Miles, glad to have you on. And the undefeated Scott Frost taking on his former tag team partner, the Outlaw here. And the Outlaw, shades of Jerry the King Lawler there, diving close fist. And ladies and gentlemen, you're witnessing a human car wreck here between these two men. These two bulls.
To keep him down. Yeah, it's going to take more than that to keep him down. Evading possible disaster there. This has been a colossal battle to this point. No superstar is showing signs of backing down.
And Scott Frost out of nowhere just beat his tag team partner.
Here's another quick
his former tag team partner. And ladies and gentlemen, this Thursday, don't forget to check out the John Breakdown Championship Wrestling Show. We'll be presenting WWE 2K20 NXT, as it'll be Scott Frost challenging Tommaso Ciampa for the NXT Heavyweight Championship. You will see the return of King Miles Stanley Ward as he takes Johnny Gargano on for the North American Championship. You'll also see Kyle O'Reilly and the Outlaw defending their tag team titles against the team of John Breakdown and Ashron Roberts. And you'll also see the Cruiserweight Championship being defended. You'll also see Miss Slayer defending the NXT Women's Championship against Toni Storm. And so I'll see you guys same breakdown time, same breakdown place.